What's happening, good people? What's happening? You already know what time it is. It's your boy Friend Nitty. We back in this thing with another video. So, I want to give y'all boys a good, decent little update. And women, I want to give y'all a decent little update. Kind of been off the loop for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? But everything is still pretty kosher, you know what I'm saying? And last week, went on to Baltimore, truck did well, came down. The truck is doing pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? So I'm 100% satisfied with my truck. I'm getting a bunch of questions like, hey man, if I come over there, can I take home $6,000-7,000 a week? Is it guaranteed for this, guaranteed for that? Let me tell you something. I'm not one of these YouTubers that's gonna tell you exactly what you're gonna make every week and that's gonna be consistent. You're gonna have some people that's over here that's gonna put an extra zero on something. You're gonna have some people they gonna flex about this. That's not me. This is not my company. My truck is leased on here. I have nothing to lie about. If you watch anybody else videos and you feel the need to ask me a question about what somebody else say, I will not respond. I don't do that. I'm not gonna go off of no he say, she say. I'm not built like that. So the reason why I say that is because I'm already getting questions. And when I say that I don't answer shit like that, it's, hey bro, like why you gotta be so disrespectful? Or why you just can't answer the question? First of all, I'm grown as hell. Second, the same way you feel the need to come and ask me something, it's vice versa of me answering your question or wanting to answer your question. It's not being cocky. It's not being stubborn. It's not being none of that. When you watch somebody else's video, then you come back to me and you say, hey bro, is this a fake? Can I do this? Where should I run? How many loads should I do? Blase blah. Because this person said that. And if I give you my answer and you go back and you talk to that person and then I make it look like I'm shit talking that, I don't do that. I stay to myself. I mind my own damn business. So that's that. And I just had to go ahead and put that on there. When it comes to a lot of this, I also get how many agents do I use? I only use 3 agents. Some people say, bro, that's not the way to do it. It works for me. The agents that I use, they keep me running. I'm able to get loads out and back, and I can continue to keep going. There is a list that they will give you of these agents for you drivers that's coming on the Landstar. What do the list have? It have the list of agents and what they do. There is another list that I just found out about, and it's kind of the same thing. So with that being said, when you come over here, ask the advisor for the list of agents and you figure out what you want to run and who you want to work with. I'm a direct shipper type of person. I don't like to deal with a million different agents. At first, I had a particular one. I got my money one. I got the one that could get me back south. I got the one that's going to pay me good to go northeast. I got one that's going to pay me good to go to Florida. You just got to pick the lanes that you want to be in. You do not have to 100% run northeast. You don't have to do that. It's some people that came over like, hey man, I need to run northeast. What load gonna keep you northeast? It's like, bro, you panicking for no reason. Like, what you panicking for? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. If you find a load to get you in that area, they do pay real decent in northeast and midwest. They do. But on the other hand, from my experience of me going up there and running around, you make the money, and then I end up doing a 34 somewhere up there, and you run around trying to force your way back home. I'll just be personally, I've been doing this 9 years. I'm not about to keep doing 34s OTR. Like, I'm not doing it. If I can get back to the house and do my 34, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's just me. When I first came over to Landstar, I heard some people like, bro, like, I wouldn't listen to you because you automatically jump straight from JB Hunt to Landstar. Okay, that's your opinion. I don't give 2 F's. Like the damn Fendi sign. Like, I don't care none of that. Because guess what? The same people that said, hey, Nitty, you wasn't even with JB Hunt that long. First of all, I wasn't even supposed to go to JB Hunt. That was for content purposes only. Understand it. Then I turn around, I came straight over to Landstar. The same people that said, hey man, I'm letting listen to you because you went straight. These are the same motherfuckers coming to Landstar. So Landstar is letting a bunch of SFI, lease purchase drivers in, they got freight for days. But the thing is, watch what you say, because now is, yeah, like I'm not one of them. You know, so if you say something, hey man, you gotta hold on to this shit, because now y'all moving accordingly. Oh, JB Hunt, they make a lot of money, this and that, this and that. And I'm only speaking on because it's a conversation I just had. And it's, you know, oh, JB Hunt, they not saying JB Hunt no bad company. I'm definitely not saying that. But then when stuff started to slow down, it's like, when I did it, it was, oh man, you just moved because the rates and blah, 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 and you not making the money you want to make, and you should have waited it out, and this and that. You think you're going to do better with Landstar? I am doing better with Landstar. Thank you. But now y'all moving for the same reasons. So why even think to give me a call or talk to somebody else about what Frank Nitty doing? Mind your business. If you come over here, you like it, then you like it. If you come over here, if you say you're not making no money, bro, you lazy. If anybody that come to Landstar and say you're not making no money, you lazy. The rates might not be what they was before, but people still over here making bread. We still making money, still making it happen. You can still gross $10,000-$12,000 a week, just depending on how you moving, what agents you using, how fast you picking up and delivering these loads, and you utilizing your time. You talking about $10,000 when I done seen people that's grossing double of what I'm talking about. And this is on some dude had a big ass truck, like I believe it was a W900 with the extended cab on it, the Conestoga step deck and all that. Y'all come over here talking about driving this and, oh yeah, bro, just for, let me take, like man, even though the weight, I done went and looked for 4 different step decks. 2 step decks was messed up, and then a driver was up under the other. 2 flatbeds messed up, a driver was up under another one, and then I went and looked at a step deck. It was still in the shop, not touched. So I said, fuck it. So I'm still waiting on that. There's another thing over here. When it comes to that, you're gonna go through multiple. You might get lucky and get your first one, and you in and out the door. So they just depending on how they operating and which one they send you to. Average weekly, I'm probably running about 2,000, 2,500 miles a week. Some people doing more, some doing less. It just depends on where you at, once again. And it also depends on, like, if you go around and you asking people, hey bro, how much money you make a week on average, how many miles you running, blah, blah, blah. It's based off of that person. They might live in a certain area. They might know some agents. They might already be connected with agents where they don't even have to look at a board no more. And that's kind of why I am with 2 of my agents. I don't have to look at a board. They'll send it to my phone. Boom. I automatically accept it because I know what they're paying already. And if they just so happen to change, she'll call me and let me know, like, hey, this one is $200 off, only because it's going to a straight shot. It's not going to that stop and then you go there. So it just all depends, man. And when people say it's the money there, the money is there. Just don't get over here expecting your first week to jump out. Everybody, so it's people that came, and it's some people that's like, all right, boom, bro, I got me a load from such to Cali, from such, it is such, and y'all make that first week, and y'all actually hit big that first week. Or you catch a couple of these little gems that's moving around. Like, it happens like that, and not saying that it's going to happen for everybody. It's not. Like, my first load off the gate, Georgia to Baltimore, Boston, Massachusetts, then boom, turn around, got something right back. First week, I think I grossed $6,000-$7,000. So it's everybody not doing it. Sometimes you might come out and your pay period end Tuesday. Then you getting all the orientation Wednesday. So how much do you think? Do you waiting on the trailer Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? And if you sit around waiting on the trailer, you missing days versus going to go look for you. This is not a handout type of company. So when you come over here, don't be with all that, oh, they ain't helped me do. Figure this shit out. You're on operator now. It's not no book and go, no clicking this, no, oh yeah, like, when they gonna dispatch my, no, none of that. It's 100% on iPad at this point. When I first came over here, I was lost like a motherfucker. And then it's a whole bunch of questions. Frank, how you do this? How you do that? Bro, I'm still new. Then when I finally get this shit, and I know what I'm talking about, now motherfucker wanna start transitioning. I'm not your guinea pig. You know what I'm saying? I move according to my business, not according to how somebody else feel or what they want to do. Because what might work for me might not work for you. So they just like a little, I just want to put that out there because I'm getting a lot of calls, a lot of, oh, this person coming over there, this person doing this person say this person, they just made a video about this. They talk about, I don't care nothing about what other people is doing. If y'all making YouTube videos, if you telling other people information about the company because you over here, that's fine. That's dandy. Salute 100%. Hey, do your thing. However you make your residuals is how you do it. But don't come back to me asking, you know, me doing questions about somebody else. What they might be doing might not work for me. And what I might be doing might not work for them. So, we are two different people. Everybody not going to have the same success. Everybody not going to have the same failure. So, you got to go and get your own experience. It's a lot of people that left Landstar. They go to Mercer. They go to JB Hunt. They go to Cloud Truck. They come back to Landstar. They go back to Mercer. People going to move where the money is. It's not that many stable. With these new drivers, they've been driving 3 years and under, 4 years and under. Hey, man, they going to jump anyway. They trying to figure this shit out. They trying to figure it out. And they hear a bunch of, you know, oh, go here, go here, go there, go there. Get this truck, go over there. You go hear a bunch and you trying to find your way. Y'all saw I did my whole, well, I didn't do my whole experience on YouTube. But I started at US Express when I started doing YouTube. There's not many companies I've been with since I left US Express. And a lot of times it don't be the money issue with moving. It more so be the, I don't like being in areas. All right, so like with my US Express experience, I left because my contract just the contract didn't make sense. By the time I was finished with that truck, paid my truck off, I was probably gonna be 600,000-700,000 miles. It was gonna need a rebuild before I even finished the truck. We wasn't making that much money with US Express, first of all. Then you go over USA, it wasn't a fact that you couldn't make no money over there. It was too saturated. Then when you got people that's like, oh, I'm going to go get this truck and I'm going to go to JB Hunt. All right, cool. You go to JB Hunt, they get oversaturated. People start you got new drivers, they start pulling this cheap ass freight. The next thing you know, everything dropping. Then they like, oh, now you got the experienced drivers like, bro, why the fuck is the rates drop? Because we gonna keep pulling this cheap ass freight. Ain't nobody gonna sit at home and say, you know what, fuck it. I'm not pulling no damn dollar a mile. I'm not pulling no 175. I'm not doing it. That's cool when you coming out of Florida. But if you doing that year round, it's like you still not making no bread and you don't put all that wear and tear on your truck. So yeah, if you got a slide from a certain place, that's what you do. Landstar, pretty damn decent. They pretty decent. You gonna see some cheap ass rates. I ain't saying everything $3 plus, cause it's not. But they got some decent rates, and if you know what you're doing, you don't have to work over there with the be getting them cheap ass loads. Sometimes over here it's better to sit and wait on that load that's paying $4-5 a mile than going and jumping on that load that's paying $2.25, and you about to carry 43,000 pounds through the Fancy Gap or up through some damn, you know, across, you know, the Cali, Washington, some shit. Like, sometimes it's better just sit where you at. So, I just want to run through it with this, because I'm just getting a bunch of questions about the Landstar shit and what other people are talking about. And I'm really not, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of doing my own thing in my own lane, giving my own experience. My experience ain't what other people got going on. So, that's why I want to put it in. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate y'all for checking out the video. You know what I'm saying? All that. Hope y'all being safe out there. Please like, subscribe, all that. Catch up with you on the next one.